Hello, my name is Paul Attenborough and I'm part of the Trapeze Account Management Group. I'm here today to talk to John Gill, Trapeze Technical Manager, about NOVUS FX. Clearly, as local authorities need to publicise this information, it needs to be accurate and timely. Can you tell us how NOVUS FX supports the generation of quality data?
Sure. So we try and ensure that wherever possible we make it very clear via signposting on the screens and validation when anyone tries to save anything, that they get warnings if anything doesn't match certain standards, and that could be very low level, like SMS codes, whether it conforms to standard of the keyboard layout. Basically, you cannot save anything on the system if it's not going to meet the bare minimum standards that it needs to, whether it's for an app-down export or a trans exchange file. We additionally, on top of that, have lots of signposting and validation on more complex data like the schedules and the times and the route tracing, etc. And that is really about designing to give people an indication of where there are issues and what they may be. So that could be, you put in negative times on a trip, you've put in times on a trip that aren't realistic for the road and the road speeds. So, all through the system there's validation happening the whole time to sort of make it clear where there are issues you might need to address. Additionally, with that, we make sure anything that's going for a certain export on into a standard is flagged for the quality of that standard. So if it's trans exchange, it's validated against the schema. If it's CIF, it's validated against the schema. And we have reports that people can run across, say, the whole area or one operator, just to sort of flag up, are there any issues in this that are going to be sort of downstream issues when the data is exported.
I know that feedback from the clients is the workflow that we've put in and structured the system certainly helps in that managing that data process. Can you just give us a bit of a flavour of what those workflows are?
Yes, I think on most of the data entry screens we try and not have a screen where we have loads of information that's on at the same time, so try and take people through steps and try and make that a logical workflow wherever possible in terms of the bare minimum data you need to pick up. And then we also do things like if you're plotting a route, you're obviously working with the mapping and it's integrated, so it's trying to work with the street network to start with. If you're putting in a new NAPTAN stop, it inherits as much of the data as it can from the mapping, so you don't have to type in the street name, it just picks it up from where you placed the stop and then you can edit it if you have to.